we hop into today's video on the new banner, I wanted to say congratulations to the 3 winners for the 500 sub giveaway. It first going to Wemmy, second going to Alex V, and third going to Scott L. So I wanted to say thank you to you guys one more time. Been some crazy support here over on this channel. We're at 500 subs. We've zoomed past that. Now we're well on our way to 700, and I'm going to be doing another giveaway for hitting 1,000, and then these bigger increments as the subscriber count rises. So if you want to be part of that 1,000 sub giveaway, smash the subscribe button, and thank you again for your tremendous and overwhelming support. But we are going to hop into the new banner announcement. We got the maintenance notice and we got the Carla Remnith banner confirmed. We're going to go over the units that are in this banner, what that is all about, and if you should pull or pass, and just my thoughts on it and what I'm going to be doing. First unit of this banner is going to be Carla. Carla is a dark 5-star. She has the leader skill of dark characters attack plus 60% and direct attack damage plus 160%. Her skills: putting on a snake's aura for a while for 8 seconds, deal dark damage 15.6 times max to enemies around self, plus inflict poison debuff 5000 for 30 seconds. Also grant allies penetration buff for 12 seconds. She has the skill cost of 550. So on that higher side, she has the ability 1, when own skill activates, own attack plus 12% to a maximum of 60, and then when battle begins, own skill gauge up by 50%. She has the ability 2 of own dealt damage to enemies with poison debuff is going to increase by 15%. Dark characters dealt damage to enemies with debuff plus 5%. And then her main slot ability 3 is going to be while allies have the penetration buff, dark characters direct attack damage will raise up by 140%. Karla is a great dark direct attack character. As you can just see here, you're getting 160% direct attack. You're getting your attack up by a good margin. Her own attack is increasing. Her skill gauge is going to be up at the beginning. You're getting 140% to dark characters direct attack while you have penetration running. And she also has damage increasing with poison debuffs. Any kind of debuffs you apply, not only poison, the damage dealt to enemies is going to increase by 5% from your dark team. This is an awesome character. I mean, it's something that if you want to play dark and you like direct attack, you like how that mechanic works, this is a pretty cool unit. This isn't a game-breaking unit, but for what she does for dark direct attack teams, this is a very good unit to have. It's not something that you have to go crazy trying to get, but if you pull it, you're not going to be disappointed if you put together a dark direct attack team, because you're getting some pretty big bonuses here with Karla. The next unit on the banner is going to be the second 5-star. We have Remnith. Remnith is a water 5-star. He has the leader ability water characters attack plus 60%, while allies have penetration buff, water characters direct attack damage plus 200%. So with Celine already out doing the water direct attack damage support, now we have Remnith, who's giving an even bigger direct attack damage buff while penetration is up, and combining characters that can provide penetration. There's some kind of cool little teams going on here. So Remnith's skill is going to be swinging a large spear around him, repeatedly thrust around him and deal water damage to enemies hit 18 times, grant allies penetration buff for 10 seconds, grant self direct attack damage buff 120% for 15 seconds. So he himself is going to be hitting like a truck with direct attacks, and he's also granting allies penetration buff. So if you have him as your leader, he's providing penetration. If you have Rolf or Byron or anyone who provides penetration for the team in the back row in a separate column, you can kind of keep the penetration maintained, so you can get that water character's direct attack damage up 200% and have it consistently up. So this is a pretty cool unit specifically for that kind of team. Then his ability 1 has every 10 direct attacks by self. His direct attack damage is going to go up by 20% to another maximum of 160%. And then if self is a water character, while allies have penetration buff, so if you're maintaining that penetration, you are now going to have own direct attack damage. It's going to go up another 150%. And then his ability 3, for every attack buff on self, own direct attack damage goes up by 80% to a maximum of 400%. So he's just going to be hitting like a cannon when he has all of these stacked up. So if we theoretically get him maxed out, while penetration is up, Remnith is going to be getting about a 1030% direct attack damage buff on himself. This is with everything maxed out in the duration that the penetration is running. This is just hypothetical. Get everything running. He will hit 1030% direct attack damage. That is so some big numbers. So we will be going and trying that if we can pull him. I really hope I do. I love his design. It just screams Dragoon at me. I'm Final Fantasy geek out here, but he has that cyber Dragoon vibe and I love it. So want to pull Remnith. It looks sweet. We are going to be going on though to the kind of star of the banner, The next character is going to be Rudy. Rudy is a Thunder 4-star unit. She is the, I guess you could say, meta pull of the banner. She has the leader skill of Thunder character skill damage plus 55%. During Fever, Thunder character's skill charge speed goes up by 30%. And then surrounding yourself with an electric field for a while for 8 seconds, deal Thunder damage 26.78 times to enemies around, grant allies float buff for 10 seconds. She has a skill wait time of 500. Her ability 1 is when mecha type characters use skills, Fever gauge goes up by 100 for up to 5 times. And then ability 2, when entering Fever, party members attack plus 25% to a maximum of 50. When entering Fever, Thunder attack plus 30% to a maximum of 60, and skill gauge up by 20%. So for any kind of Thunder Fever variant team, any kind of Thunder team you just want to trigger Fever in, she is amazing. Because when you have this ability 1 when mecha type characters use skills. And as of right now, for mecha characters, we have Turgis, Boletta, we've got Regis, we've got Rudy coming out now, and we've got Dia already, we have Hopper, we have Love, who came out free to play in the Skyline, and then you have, I think, the Golem, and the Kiseki head is also a mecha type unit. You have some options if you want to include some pretty sweet units. You want to kind of throw Turgis or Beretta, or you want to get Hopper in there, you want to mix in some Fever and all these different units and what they can do. Rudy will trigger off of them. And the important character that we get in the future, we get Sarah, and Sarah is also classified as a mecha type character. She's a Thunder character, and when we have Rudy and Sarah together, it's when things get really, really sweet for Thunder. But as of right now, this is like the sought after unit on the banner. Carla and Remnith are really cool, but in terms of like tier, Rudy is the winner here, and it's a 4-star, so you can go in and try to pull. I don't know if I would chase after Rudy. I mean, if you really, really want Rudy now, this is a chance to get her because she will be on rateup in that 4-star slot. But if you are trying to save your beads, you are trying to maintain that free-to-play status and really pull on what's really, really necessary, she's going to be in every banner in the background, and you're going to be pulling 4-stars in the future. No matter when you summon on those multis, you're getting guaranteed 4-stars. Just something to think about if you just want to wait for another banner to come along that you want to summon on, you want to dump your beads into, that you've been saving and working hard to keep up. This is something that will always be there. These aren't limited units, so Rudy will be in the background. The next character is going to be Lyla, and Lyla is a 4-star light. She has the leader ability of light characters attack plus 80%, multi-balls HP plus 20%. She has the active skill of summoning a labyrinth critters to each for 15 seconds with dark resistance up 20% plus whole party substitute, deal light damage to enemies hit. And I apologize if I have this mistaken. When she activates it in the preview on the JP version, she has these few frames where she's glowing as the critters are summoned, and it almost looks like invincibility frames. I'm not exactly sure if that's how it works, but that's what it looks like to me, and I will be able to test that and let you guys know if I am able to pull Lyla. But I think that's what the whole party substitute means, and these text translations are from the Japanese units, so if it does change and the wording is different when the English units launch, that's what I'm assuming that means. So could be incorrect, and I apologize if I am, but that's what I think that does. We have the ability 1 of multi-balls HP plus 15%, and then ability 2, when 2 or more multi-balls are present, other party members attack plus 25% and multi-balls attack plus 15%. She has that main ability 3 when she's in that main slot. While own HP is at or above 80%, light characters attack will go up by 80%. So it's a way to just give multi-ball light some more support. She has a pretty nice little power spike when she's in that main slot, but she does have to maintain and stay healthy. That kind of begs, do you need Zelt on the team or another way to tank damage so she doesn't immediately get blown up and you lose that 80% attack? There's a lot of stuff going on, but she seems interesting. I want to try her. When I think of light multi-balls of right now, I can just think of Illumine. There might be more, but as of right now, Illumine is the one that comes to mind. She has the multi-ball mechanic that kind of intertwined with Fever, so there might be some synergy there. We go on to the last unit of the banner. We have Meryl. Meryl is a dark 3-star character. She has the leader ability of dark characters attack plus 25% and direct attack damage up by 25%. She has the active skill of using the power of delusion, grant party members attack buff plus 30% for 15 seconds and direct attack damage plus 30% for 15 seconds. When there are male gender main characters in the party, going to grant self additional attack plus 50% for 5 seconds, and then direct attack damage buff plus 50% for 5 seconds. She has the skill weight of 500. She has the ability 1 when there are 2 or more male gender characters in the party. Female gender characters will gain direct attack damage plus 40%. Then ability 2 when there's at least 1 male gender character in the party. Own attack up 10% to a maximum of 50%. Ability 3 when she's in that main slot. When there is at least 1 male gender character in the party, own attack plus 15% to a maximum of 75, and then direct attack damage plus 15% to a maximum of 75%. So Meryl is going to be a very interesting character to try to piece together teams where you can get a nice equal balance of these attack buffs with the 2 different gendered male and gendered female characters. It's kind of interesting how she is laid out, but the ability just begs for me to make some really weird teams with her on it, so I'm hoping I can pull her as well, kind of mess around with those different ideas that I have to make a fun team in that sense with direct attack damage and attack buffs, and it'll be cool. I think this unit has a lot of fun potential behind it for some kind of little fun theory craft builds. With Rudy though coming out, Rudy does take the cake for being the sought after. You kind of want to claim this unit for all of those different type of thunder builds that you want to do. We do have Sarah's banner coming in the future, so if this is something you've been waiting for, if you are looking forward to thunder and you're just like, I want to maximize thunder to get thunder up and be in that tier category, especially with the time attack events coming, this is something that you may want to pull for. But as I said, these are not limited units. They will be in the background of every banner moving forward. So if you want to save your beads, if you're trying to maintain free to play and you're not looking forward to Carla or Remnith and you want to save or like Sarah, or you want to wait for Lakeisha, if you want to just pull and try to get something else. But this is going to be it for my look at these units. I do really want to pull Carla and Remnith. I want to make these different kinds of direct attack damage teams that these both can provide, especially with a unison with poison and just working in tangent with some kind of cool units that I already like. It would be pretty nice if I could pull it. I do wish you guys luck on your summons. We are getting the Lightcrest Serpent event as well as this banner tomorrow. I'll be doing a video tomorrow on the Lightcrest Serpent, showing you guys the teams I'm taking in, talking about all of the stuff going on with the Lightcrest events. I've also pretty much almost finished up all of my Godly Arch EX runs. I'm about to finish up all those weapons. So if I pull Carla, I can use those weapons on the team and show you guys kind of how those work, and it would be really fun. Hopefully your guys' runs on the Godly Arch EX are going smoothly. If you do the Lightcrest Serpent event in the meantime, you'll get the new weapons, and the weapons will help you do faster runs in the RGX, and it's this whole thing. So I will be covering that. I do appreciate you being here watching these videos. If you are new here, looking forward to all of the future coming World Flipper content and future mobile gacha content, smash that subscribe button, and remember guys, if you hit that thumbs up, it'll help bring your rates up. Peace guys.